Come on. There we go. Okay. Come on now. Get to a good camera angle. Reload the tab. Okay, that should be good enough. Oh, for God's sake. Caleb, how are you doing? Caleb, how are you doing? There we go. Okie dokie. Good thing with Emo here is that I actually have a photo of her the full ship, apart from the Mont Blanc over there. I might as well just immediately get started. I can also go to her sister ship too if I have to, the Kufik. Yeah, another X White Star liner. When I do Emo's tutorial at some point, I might do it. If I ever do it, then I'll convert her to the White Star version. It's one of my favorite facts about the Halifax explosion is that it was half caused by a ship originally owned by the White Star Line. 9 meters. That's a big draft, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might as well do 8. RMS Republic, right? No, it was the SS Runic. This was a cargo. This was a cattle carrier. That ship. This one was a cattle carrier. I might have to get the photo of the Kufik. Yeah, this is Kufik. I think it was. Yeah. Yes, she was the Runic sister ship. Oh, but this photo's a lot. Oh, this photo's a lot worse than I thought it was. That sucks. Well, if I do my very limited math knowledge here, if that, I need a pencil here. Good thing I have a pencil right here. If that, a bit bigger, a little bit bigger than the eraser there, is one deck, then this is going to be the superstructure deck, which means it's going to be roughly a deck and a half. Okay. I might actually put the deck one block up. Come off it. This controller is actually, like, stupid. And even then, it's a huge draft. Oh my god, what is wrong with this controller? That's a huge draft right there. Like, that's unbelievable. Maybe I'll go to the Kufik's draft and see if it's any different. No, she doesn't even have one, apparently. Okay, perfect. Meek, how are you doing? Yeah, I apologize for my horrible voice during the voice takes. Yeah, that night when I did the recordings for those, I learned my voice sucks. So I apologize. I was on by the Leyland line at some point. I forgot about that. We don't have a draft. That just says depth. It doesn't really have a draft. 30 feet is a huge depth. I'm thinking that's like the full distance to the hull there. Although in this picture, she's quite high up out of the water. So, if I were to get a piece of paper, nope, not there. Here. Oh, this is the drawing of the Republic I was doing that like last month or the month before that. I should probably continue that next stream. Okay. So if I do this, yeah, she's not a huge ship. I have to do a lot of my own measurements this stream. Yeah, it's not huge at all. It looks like she's quite high up. And from that curve right there, if I had to guess, it goes there, so I might lower it by 1 block. And it's gonna have a bigger draft anyways. Okay. Alright. I'm good. I love the voice that fits with the echo. Oh, that's perfect. Ships around that time period just look like a copy paste of another. Runic looks like a White Star version of the Carpathia. I disagree. Runic looks more something like the Altonia, I think. And her superstructure is almost identical, like the middle superstructure. A few changes and a little bit bigger, but it's similar to the Mont Blancs. Runic here, I'm probably going to call it the Runic. Its real name is the Emo, right, in the time period I'm building it. But the Runic here is a lot bigger than the Emo, or the Mont Blanc over there. By about 30 or 40 blocks, believe it or not. But yet, they're the same width, which kind of screws with my head a bit. Although, maybe Mont Blanc's just a little bit wide for how long she is. No, she's quite actually narrow, I feel. I don't know. Something, she's something. This stupid controller. God. Okay. See, I see, said the blind man, but the blind man don't see. Ocean Liner World, how are you doing? And there's no shear line on the draft, is there? No, there is not. There's an actual shear line on this deck here. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'll do. Oh my god, okay. I'm not dealing with this. Maybe I'll change the ports over and see if that'll make any difference. It never does, but I mean, maybe it will. But I'll keep losing this piece. Just give me a sec, guys. Okay, put that in. Put this in here. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. Try switching the batteries on the controller. It's a wireless controller. Or no, it's a wired controller, sorry. It's a wired controller, meaning that the battery is the one that's plugged into it. So, yeah, this kind of is the battery, and the battery isn't working right. Actually, no, I think the battery's working fine. It's the controller itself that's kind of broke. Turned 13 yesterday. Happy belated birthday! Yeah, no, that didn't work at all. God's sake. I'm not using the other one because the joystick really meant, like, I'd rather... I hate this controller so much. Oh god, okay. Let's just get on with this. You're on a PS3, yeah. That was the day after my birthday. It was the 6th of December, 1970. Yeah. This is... I'm building the ship that... That ship over there is the ship that exploded in the Halifax explosion. This ship that I'm building is the one that collided with the ship that exploded. Okay, so, I mean, obviously I'll put a shear on her. I might even have room for a stern shear on this one. If I had room for a stern shear on the Zealandic, then I'm sure I'll have one on this. Oh, but I do also have to remember there's a well deck. Or a forecastle deck. So it'd be like that. So maybe I will have the draft a bit high. Maybe I'll keep it the way it was. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks plus 2. So 7 to 8. There's going to be a shear on it anyway, so I'm sure it'll work out fine. And either way, the draft on the Mont Blanc over there is quite small, so... And I can just edit the draft on this and see where it works and where it doesn't when I'm done with the hull. Alright, that's why 10. That's why 16. 10, 16. So yeah, I finished the Mont Blanc this morning. I'm on to the Emo now, and then I'll probably move on to, probably maybe either the Laurentic or the Regina, or maybe a different ship of some sort, because I'm kind of looking to build a non-white Starliner. I'm just going to copy the blocks over from the Oceanic over there. It's the depth divided by 2, and that's how high the draft and freeboard of the hull is. Oh, is that what it is? Well, then in this case, it'd be 9 blocks. Well, no, 9 blocks is way too small for that. Like, that is not big at all. Nine blocks would only be up to here, and that is definitely not right. I don't think. I'll just keep it the way it is for now. It looks fine so far. Centaur, how are you doing? Regina. Regina, I thought it was, because it was named after the Canadian city. Regina, in Saskatchewan. So that's 10, that's also 10, perfect. And the city's pronounced Regina. I thought it was just named after the city. Was she named after the city? I think so. Well, it doesn't give a namesake, but I mean, I find it too coincidental that they named one the Albertic after the Canadian province of Alberta, and one named Calgaric after the Canadian city of Calgary, and now Regina, which is also a Canadian city. I feel like yeah. I mean, they didn't name it the Regina, though, did they? They would have named it ending in IC. Regina is very much easier to say. Sorry if I'm sounding rude, I'm not trying to. I'm just Canadian. I haven't built my own ship yet, aside fictional ships, so I don't really know a lot. That's okay, because I probably know not a lot either. The season where soup and chili is the most common in gatherings. Yep. Yeah, I'll make this the structure deck. No, that's way too narrow. Oh. Ah! Ah! I'm falling! Books in my shelf at my feet are falling. Oh no! There. I'm just gonna move over so I can see the TV better. Oh yeah, this is not a wide ship though, is it? So, yeah, I should also probably do the beam the way it should be. The Regic. The Regic. Yeah. Has a bit of a ring to it. Made a sketch of Olympics serving in World War II. Oh, really? Sailing by the Aquitania. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, and then this. I'll make this 1 or 2 blocks shorter. There. There. And of course, I'm going to be doing a shear to the ship, so it's going to look taller. Even though it's not visible, I did put a shear on the Mont Blanc. It's not that visible, though. Here, you can see right here. Shear. Although it's so small that I didn't put a stern shear in. Building heavy machinery on fictional ships is harder because you have to know where stuff goes and how it works instead of seeing it where they... Yeah. Well, I feel like an easy way of doing it is basing your ship off of multiple other ships, and then seeing where they are on those ships, and then putting them accordingly, and a bit to your own design, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all. I hope it does. This already is a lot taller than the Mont Blancs, isn't it? That's 19. That's... over there is... 17. Yeah, it's 2 blocks. Okie dokie. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder why in the 1920s, why Starline didn't name many of their ships with IC. Poland, Haverford, and Regina. Well, Regina was part of a class of 3 ships built for the IMM specifically, I think. They were for any companies owned by the IMM. Well, put under the IMM, if you know what I mean. White Star included, until 1927. White Star Line got the privilege of owning one of them. The Regina wasn't the one. I think they only chartered the Regina. I think they named it the Doric. I don't know what its name before it was, though. But they named it the Doric. They got to keep that one until the merger, when they sold it, I think. And, the Poland wasn't their ship, I don't think. I think it was only chartered from the Red Star Line, if I'm not mistaken. Haverford, I think they owned Haverford, but, like, it was not, like, a very well-known ship. And, like, they scrapped it in 3 years after acquiring it because it had so many electrical problems that they probably just didn't bother renaming it. They put it in the White Star livery, though, so... yeah. Journal on how to design a ship. You know what? That is a good idea. That's a very good idea right there. See, can I think of any other examples? They had the Regina, the Doric, and what was the other one? What was the other sister ship? They owned all of them at some point, or at least chartered them. The Doric, the Exploric. I love that. And what was the other one? Regina, Doric, and what? I don't remember. They had the Lapland and the Vaterland, but they only chartered those ones. They weren't. neither of those were their ships, so they couldn't really rename them without Red Star's permission. And of course, they weren't their ships, so why would they want to rename them for such a short time period? They chartered Lapland, I think, for service right before Titanic sank, and then I think they chartered Vaterland right afterwards, or something like that. Maybe it's the other way around. They chartered one before Titanic and one after, I know that. This one can probably go up 2 blocks, and the back can probably go up 1. The Mobile should have been the Mobic. I also don't think Mobile was their ship either. I did have a brief history video on her like a year or 2 years ago. From what I can remember, I don't think it was their ship either. Yeah, it was only chartered by the White Star Line for like 1 voyage or something like that, I think. It wasn't their ship. What was the 3rd sister ship? I gotta look it up now. It was the... Let's see, the Regina, the Western one were the same ship. So there's Regina, there's Doric, and there's... What's the 3rd one? List of White Star Line ships. Gallic, Mobile, Arabic, Haverford, Homeric, Majestic, Poland, Pittsburgh! That was the other one, the Pittsburgh! They had all 3 of those in their fleet at one point, but they only ever owned the Doric, I think. I think they got permission to put Regina into the White Star livery for her charter, I think. Something like that. Oh, yeah. Plot twist. There was no 3rd sister ship. That'd be like the sequel movie. The first movie is trying to find it. The sequel movie is finding out there isn't one. Whoops. Regic, Doric, and Pythic. Pittsburgh definitely was not their ship, I don't think. Hang on, I can check. So, Regina was never owned by the White Star Line. That explains why she was never renamed Regic. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was also never owned by White Star Line. Doric was, though, until the merger. So that explains that. But I am fairly certain they got permission to paint Regina in White Star livery. I believe Regina also had only 1 funnel when she was finished because of the war. Yeah, I think that's a fair share. Although the beam is a little bit forward than it probably should be. I didn't do the math this time to find out the middle of the ship, I just built it. When you do your brief history vids, you put the year the ship was launched after the name, so why didn't you do that with the Zealandic? I noticed that with the Zealandic, and then I thought, and this is genuine, like, I accidentally didn't do it with the Zealandic, because that was Season 1. I didn't know there was going to be Season 2 and 3. And, I had to upload, because I ended up getting to them. I hadn't, by the time the, like, 30th episode came, I hadn't uploaded all the others, so I had to upload, like, the rest of the 60 other episodes. And then Zealandic was obviously in that bunch. And I just didn't put her year. And after a while, I did end up noticing. I think I noticed when I was putting their historical chronological orders. And I thought to myself, and I do like to do this, I thought to myself, I wonder how long it's gonna be until someone noticed that. After a year and a half, someone finally noticed. So thank you for doing that. Thank you ever so much. I mean, I'm not gonna change it. Like, I want it to stay like that. I want to see how many more people are gonna notice it without viewing this stream. But, you have good eyes. So good on you. Shout out to you. Yes, this is the ship that triggered the Halifax explosion. That ship, the one I was building last stream, is the one that blew up. That ship is the one that collided with this ship. This ship is also a former White Star liner, so take that how you will. Oh no, I've noticed it for months, I just didn't get it. Okay, so I've just been a bit dumb. Okay. Oh no, you didn't get the chance to tell me, okay. But good eyes. Okay, that does look better for height-wise. You can see the ship is a lot larger than the Mont Blanc, and yet they're still the same width. The Emo's forward forecastle deck is at Y20, and the Mont Blanc's is at Y17, and you also can't walk for, like, 70% of it. So, yeah. I mean, you probably won't be able to do on Emo either, but... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I'll probably do 7 for this one. Smaller ships I'll do 6. We'll do 7 for now. Maybe 6. Yeah, 7 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Is that 5? Yeah. That can be 6. This will be 4. Is that a good enough thing? No problem. If White Star Line kept the Justicia if she didn't sink, would she be named the Justick or another name? I probably want to say another name. Did my message not go through? No, I don't believe it did, Ocean Liner World. They probably would have... This is assuming they kept it, right? Like, not if it went back to Holland, America, and they renamed it Statendam and put it into passenger service like it was supposed to be, correct? So, in such case, if White Star Line kept it, I don't know what they would name it, honestly. Maybe they would name it... They probably would name it the Justick. Maybe they would. Well, it would have been a jab at the Cunard line, but I think they were more so on I think they were more so concerned about their own things than battling Cunard after the war, because both White Star and Cunard, the only big ships they got were war reparations from Germany. Other than that, they only built intermediate liners. With Cunard, you can go like the Lancastria, or the Laconia, or the Scythia, with White Star, you can go Albertic and Calgaric and such. But, what would they name... no, I don't want to say they would have named it Justic. TLDR. But maybe they would have named it, like, after a ship that they didn't rename. Give another name, too. So, what would that be? They probably wouldn't do any ship that sank, so Republic would be out of the question. Titanic, definitely out of the question. Atlantic... Atlantic... What was the other one? Neuronic, by that point. The Zealandic was still in the fleet. They wouldn't have named it Zealandic. I don't know what they would have named it, honestly. Maybe the Canopic. I had a Reese's ice cream cake for my birthday. Oh, nice! Okay. Sorry, I'm a loudmouth. I'm a chatterbox. Sorry. I was forgetting another ship that sank. What, the Britannic? Or the Arabic? Yeah, I was talking about the peacetime disasters. The Britannic and the Arabic were wartime. The Oceanic was wartime. Canopic from Roblox shipwrecked. No, White Star had a ship called Canopic. It was in like 1902 or something. No, in peacetime. The Celtic, right? Well, the Celtic was in 1928. That would have been after they would have kept the Justicia. They had Atlantic, Neuronic, Republic, Titanic, and Celtic, yeah. And I mean, you could count the Oceanic, because it was lost during wartime, but it wasn't lost due to any enemy action. It was lost due to a simple navigational error. So, take that how you will. Okay. Time to actually start building the ship again. So, your normal, run-of-the-mill, clipper stern. Yeah, something like that, I think, is good. What, did I get the other ship? Okay, so, yeah, that's good. You make a second Titanic tutorial. The Titanic tutorial, the new one, is going to be a conversion from the Olympic right over here. Hence why I made two of these, because one of these is going to be another Olympic, one of the wartime Olympics. And this is going to be the tutorial right here. And this will be converted to the Titanic. So no, it's not going to have another tutorial by itself, at least not in the foreseeable future, because I've already built two Titanics. Both of them suck. The second one sucks significantly more, and the first one already has a tutorial. But, yeah. The PS America and Ireland should have been American Iric. Also, it's pronounced Iric. 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 What, the Iric? The Iric? Titanic will get a conversion tutorial. It's not going to get, like, another tutorial. I hate this remote. I actually hate it. Now it's just quit on me. There we go. Have you ever been so sick that you have an unknown aftertaste after feeling the back of your throat? I do. I don't know. Is that too much of a clipper stirring? I can stay like that for now. I would also like to say, if you remove the poop deck from the Mont Blanc, and if you completely remove this wall here and the poop deck, then her hull, the back of the ship, if you remove the poop deck, does not go. It does not go like this. With a nice curve going upwards. It instead goes like this. That's her hull without the poop deck. So poop deck's important for the Mont Blanc. Just want to let you know. Come on, here. Okay, I'm gonna be productive now, and maybe we can get the hull finished if I work really hard, but probably not today, anyways. Although it is quite a small ship, so we'll see. If you included all the traffic ones incidents, the video would have probably been 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Yeah, well, the thing is, those incidents weren't really known at the time, I don't think. Because back then, the Wikipedia article for the traffic, back when I made the script, which was in, like, December of 2023, maybe November, maybe even October or September for all I know. Back then, it was a lot more incomplete. Like, back then, we didn't even have any, like, known images of the ship. We have 2 of them now, maybe 3 or 4. But back then, when I made that video, we didn't have any known images. We had a drawing. A side drawing of the ship. So, I'll be back and see what ships I want to build from your tutorials. Okay, well, a lot of my tutorials are older. And a lot of the ships from my tutorials are ugly, so, be forewarned. Can I recommend the SS Magnetic? Magnetic is a very small ship. How small is she? I mean, I can do it, I'm sure. If I did the traffic, then I'm sure I can do the Magnetic. Or the second traffic. 52 blocks is considerably smaller than the Nomadic and the traffic, isn't it? I should probably go traffic, because traffic was shorter. Oh no, it wasn't. It's like 5 or 6 blocks shorter than the traffic. I can try the Magnetic at some point, but that's going to be a very difficult ship to do. Just saying. I'll put it on the list. Just let me get the list up. SS Magnetic. OLW. Okay. Wikipedia page for traffic has 3 images. Side drawing. Yes. Yes. It does. But back then it only had the side drawing. Like, we didn't have any images of her at all. Building a 1.5 scale USS Arizona for tomorrow. Or a 1-to-5 scale for the Pearl Harbor anniversary. Nice. I kind of forgot Pearl Harbor was tomorrow, wasn't it? Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by the Empire of Japan. I don't know if that's how the speech goes. Okay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Actually, you know what? It doesn't look horrible. I'll keep that. I'm keeping that. A day which will be remembered in infamy. Why can't I speak my own language? Since it doesn't say from where the height is, calculated the Titanic's page, keel to top of funnels, I'll just make the freeboard the same height as the draft. Yeah, that's about your best bet. They were about the same height. Well, it gives you the draft and the depth, right? So, the draft is the red section for Titanic. The depth is the full thing, including, I don't know if that includes B deck, aka the structure deck or not, but, you know. Oh, the magnetic. Yeah, that's... The magnetic probably would have had a smaller draft than the hull. Maybe 1 block if you're building it 1-to-1. I forget what scale you said you were building it. Oh, wait, no. Are you building it? Wait, I'm confused now. 1.8-to-1, I see. Just imagine this in class. The teacher's saying about Pearl Harbor and half the students are asleep. Yeah. You like social studies class. I like history. I like the history part of it. 3, 4, 3, 3. Okay. 3, 4, 3, 3. Okay. Designing a ship Z. Attempts at deck plans. Yeah. I'll do that later. Go build a ship in Minecraft. Bye. Have a good one, Ocean Liner World. Why am I not using a speed potion for this? I'm gonna get a speed potion. gun with the Arizona doesn't look the best, but hey, as long as it works. As long as you're good with it, then... I've never built a battleship before, apart from my very first ship ever in Minecraft, which was not good. You know what, that doesn't look that bad, actually. Maybe I can get the whole hull done. I mean, I've only been streaming for an hour, and like 20 minutes of that was just me goofing off, so... How many propellers did she have? I mean, she definitely had that little aft circle thing. Because you can see it clearly in this photo, because she's high out of the water, but... Yeah, she only had one prop, okay. So, yeah. Whoops. Yeah, that's the same height as the last one. How'd I do the Olympics? No prop. Yeah, so I did kind of do it like that. But... Probably do that to Oceanic. Hers can stay like this. hate this controller sometimes. There we go. I can't find the USB port now. I think a flashlight or something? Jeez, where is it? I need a flashlight. Coordinate, there it is. There. Emo's interior was like, she was a cattle carrier at first when she was built, and then as the Emo, she was a whaling ship. She was a whaler. So, in short, she probably had a few cabins, one or two. She probably had a few cabins in her superstructure. Cabins for the workers, for the few crewmen down below, probably at the front of the ship. They probably had a saloon, a dining room, and all the rest, which is about 70% of the ship, was probably just cargo holds. So, yeah, it wasn't anything special. Runicle's good so far. Thank you. This ship was definitely nothing special. She wasn't designed for passengers at all, I don't think. I mean, with cargo liners like this, she was it was a cattle carrier, but I mean, like, if the need arose, then they were able to carry passengers. Like, I think they did intentionally make them to have a few extra cabins. The Neuronic was a cattle carrier, the ship that disappeared, and it was carrying 14 passengers, I think, when it disappeared, which I believe was her limit. I think she was at her passenger and crew capacity, which is unfortunate to say the least. But they were definitely nothing special compared to the likes of, at the time, would have been the Teutonic, was launched at the same year. The Teutonic and the Majestic were launched on the same year as this thing. They were not comparable. At all. Maybe her cargo hold was damaged from the Halifax explosion. Emo, there's a picture of her aground. There's a very famous picture of her aground. In fact, I think I'll show it to you if I can find it from the many tabs I have opened. This photo here. Hang on. Is it this photo? Yes, I think so. So, it is this photo here. She's aground, both from the explosion and from the, the tsunami that came afterwards. And, they did actually, she was very damaged. But they managed to refloat her and put her back into service in 1918. Then she was sold to another company, I think, another Norwegian company. They renamed her the Governoren, or something like that, the Governoren. And supposedly after her helmsman passed out drunk in 1921, she ran aground in the Falklands, and I believe her wreck is still there. This god-forsaken controller is actually the worst. Now I need to turn the light on again. For God's sake. It just cut, 5 times in less than 60 seconds. God damn. Why won't you go in, you stupid USB? There. Boy. It is actually getting difficult not to swear. Like I kid you not, it just quit like 5 times, and 6 times now, in 30 seconds now. And the other controller has a sticky joystick, so it's gonna... Why? How? It's every time I use it now. Yeah, it's literally every time I use it. I can't use this anymore, I don't think. I think it's just gone now. Is it done? Might be done. I think it just had 5 strokes and a seizure at the same time. Just play on your computer. I don't have Minecraft on my computer. And either way, the account on my computer does not have 50 subscribers. I can't stream on it anyways. There, I think it's done now. For now. And just download it. Well, I'm not gonna... I already have this. And it's not the game that's the problem, it's the controller, so like... And I also have it on my phone. But, like, I don't really screencast my screens. Can't speak either! It's your main account on the computer. Fair. I'm not gonna do that on stream anyways. Okay. I should probably do the other side first. Okay. Okay. Different controller. I'm just gonna have to deal with the joystick, I guess. That is gonna be really annoying. Now that I think of that. Now that that just happened. Maybe I can change my controls. So what, though? What would I change this to? Oh, I literally can't change these anyways. Oh, I could do this. Southpaw. Oh. That. Oh, how do I play like this? Oh my god. Ah! Oh, what? How do I play like this? Oh, what? I don't know how this... Oh god. I'm gonna have to learn how to play like this. Okay. Okay, no, I can't. No, that's not how it... Do I have invert... Did I turn invert control on? Maybe if I do that, then it'll... Oh god, no, that's even worse. No, I don't want to reset the defaults. That's gonna be really annoying. Oh, what? Oh, no. How do I... Oh, god. I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Okay. No! Oh. Because you're so quiet and mad now. Yeah, because my controller just quit 13 times in 60 seconds. That's why I was mad. Sorry. Sorry you guys had to experience that. Okay. Slowly does it. Slowly does it. Slowly does it. Nope. I'll learn eventually. Soon this is going to be how I play. It's going to be a lot less annoying. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know how to sprint with this. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. I approve. Okay. Oh, no. There. Okay. I might need helicopter controls on. I might have to invert my thing. Nope. Oh, nope, definitely not. No, come on. I can do it. I can do it. No. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up from this. Oh wait. The joystick's still sticky? Okay, I have my controls back. It's good for now. Please let it stay like this. Okay. Please let it stay like this. Maybe I fixed it by jamming all the controls. Trying to figure out how to do this. Although this button is a lot less sensitive than the one on the other controller, so that sucks, but oh well, I'll deal with it. It's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, the other controller I think just had 15 seizures and a stroke at the same time. Yeah, sorry you guys had to experience that. I don't usually get that angry. Like, ever. I genuinely apologize for that. Okay. Oh well. Jay, you should build your own ship called the J-Land. I actually had to start a fictional ship called the Kingdom of Canada, but I have since stopped working on it. I probably won't finish it. But that, that's not a bad idea. I like that idea. Although I might go a bit differently on the name. This is 33443333. 3344. 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah, well, that was like 2 years ago now, so maybe a year ago. I'd probably reuse the name Kingdom of Canada, to be honest. If I made a fictional ship, I'd probably reuse that name. Okay. Joystick isn't sticky anymore, yay! I'm gonna stop saying that before I jinx it. I probably already have jinxed it. Oh well. Come on. There we go. I'd say go for it. Give Kingdom... I can't even say the name. I'm a bit tired now, I think. Kingdom of Canada. The second shot. I probably will eventually, but I have a bunch of ships I want to do and finish, so... Probably a 2026 thing. You know, guys, I'm about to hit my 3-year anniversary on YouTube. A month and a half from now. I honestly did not think I was going to... My channel was going to make it 3.5 years. I didn't think it would. So thank you. Did I say 3.5 years? I meant 3 years. Definitely not 3.5 years yet. Oh yeah, I have a bottle of water right here. Oh! I've always wondered what the Empress of Ireland's funnels look like. I've seen images, I've seen her with all yellow funnels, others show her yeah. So, I believe the Canadian Pacific... Black bands too. Yeah, I don't think that ever happened. Canadian Pacific, I think, did have... I think both yellow and black funnels existed on the Empress. I think they changed the livery of all the Canadian Pacific liners after a certain point, and that would have been during Empress's career. So, during the Empress of Ireland's career. Because Empress of Britain also got that. Although I don't think I've ever really seen Empress of Britain with all yellow funnels. I almost wonder if there's a way to check that on the wreck, but the wreck is probably preserved by the Canadian government. You probably can't dive there unless you have like extra special permission. They did that with the Edmund Fitzgerald. I know that. You can't dive to the Edmund Fitzgerald unless you have like very extra special permission. If I'm not mistaken. I don't even know if you can do it with permission, to be honest. They stopped adding to the Fitzgerald a while back, I think. Maybe they didn't, I don't know. Mention anniversary channels. I'm done with mine since people blame. I'm sorry about that, Alex. Oh. Just I view as a friend building ships and listening to tavern music in my ears. Tavern music, can't help it. Yeah. I think I like this better than the fiddle music I put on this for the past, like, 30 streams. 20 streams, maybe. Although, it's by the same channel, so, you know. I think this will definitely stay for quite a few streams. Unless I get bored of it. I would put Christmas music on this time of year, but it's all probably copyrighted, so, you know. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't do the base plate. You should build the Centaur as a hospital ship. Centaur, I believe, has been on my list. Someone requested it like 2 years ago. It's not on the list. MS or MD or I don't know, AHS Centaur. Someone requested it like a long time ago and I still haven't built it yet, but it was a very small ship, so we'll see. Didn't that thing sink in like 5 minutes? Okay, there's the Hall of the Runic there, or the emo. Come on, there we go. Watching still has a TV. That's fine. Thank you, though. I honestly didn't think I'd get the hull done. What does the stern look like? I didn't actually get a good look at it. Not bad. I'm good with this. Emo. What was her, Port of Registry back then, by that point? Oh, that's the Kupik. It was... Christiania. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay, hang on. So that the CHRIS TI A-N-I-A. Christiania. There. Now, where would her well deck be? Her well deck was very long, jeez. Okay, so it ended. One, 2, 3. Oh, a quarter of the way to the ship, maybe a fifth. So that'd probably be up to about. Be about to here, I think. Will the emo be in a White Star Liner livery? No, emo will be in her livery as she was in the Halifax explosion. But if I ever do her tutorial, then yes, I will convert her to her White Star version. Don't worry, no worries about that. The runic conversion, if you will. Oh, it's where the Storstad was registered, was it? MS Storstad. Or I guess it'd be MV Astoria is the thing. Oh wait. Oh, not that. I'm thinking of the Stockholm. It doesn't actually. They're spelled differently, actually. Here. No, it's the same thing. Is that just how you spell it in Norwegian? English to Norwegian. Christiania. Yes, it is how you spell it in Norwegian. Okay. Well, that makes things a lot more difficult because that's an even numbered thing there. So, that sucks. But no, I'll do the Norwegian version. That really sucks that it's not symmetrical now, but oh well. Well, you haven't really been on the chatting much, so I'm not surprised. That's okay, though. Wait, do you have the same amount of XP? Oh, you do? Oh, wait, no, you don't. After a while, I think YouTube, for some reason, will just stop giving you XP. It's weird. No, I should probably do the actual full box. It is annoying to have to type things on a TV. I agree. Oh, it's starting up again. It's starting to. Or maybe no, that's just me, I think. Maybe. YouTube works in weird ways, let's just say that. Well, you have the same amount of XP, so you're really kind of tied. YouTube being YouTube, yeah. Might be in for a 2-hour stream tonight, folks. Folks, however you say it. Might be. It's a special occasion for a J-Ship stream to be over 2 hours. There was one stream that was over 3 hours. Okay. Oh, my knee is itchy. Good. And how long was her poop deck? It was not long at all. Like in the slightest. Jeez. Okay, that was very short. About up to here by the looks of it. Yeah, it's just not long. May as well just do the whole thing as the top block. TSW Comics. Me? What do you mean TSW Comics? Like, Last Roots? Oh, content. I was thinking about doing another Last Roots video last weekend. I might do one this weekend, but again, we'll see. I don't know what ship would be on. I know I took a poll last time, like a couple months ago, asking which ones you want, and you said Kaiser Wilhelm der Grosse. But I mean, there's not really an easy way for me to do that, I've realized, as it wasn't really on a voyage. It was just kind of patrolling. So I'm thinking the next ship, I don't really want it to be the Atlantic or the Costa. Might be the Cap Arcona. I don't know. Honestly. Wilhelm Gustloff. Yeah, I could do the Wilhelm Gustloff. Did both or one of my messages not go through? Wait, what? Taking a break now from building something on my computer. Okie dokie. Never mind, it's a US-based restaurant. What is? Whoops! Okay, that was 33. Yeah, I don't think that message came through, but yeah. Hang on, just a sec. Okay. Lucky we might have a 3-hour stream. Probably not. Just give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get like a thing of juice or something. Alrighty. Oh yeah, you're probably not going to get higher than 150. YouTube just stops at a point. Concordia is like gonna have a bad taste in my mouth. Maybe I'll do Concordia for the anniversary. The Robert Lay. Well, it's probably not gonna be for Brief History, because Brief History is a viewer-based thing, and all the ships were selected like 6 months ago. It's a 30-episode thing. It's ending on June 27th. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen, Season 3 of Brief History has premiered today. So if you haven't seen the episode on the coast of Concordia, go ahead and do that now, if you want. Or don't. No, it hasn't been censoring your restaurant things. Yeah, I definitely wasn't spamming. Oh yeah, I definitely cannot see your messages. No, you're good. It's okay. I'm that short, friend. I'm 4'10" with shoes, and my best friend's around 5'10". That's how it works sometimes. I don't know why I'm putting stairs on this one, because Promenade definitely was not that long. Okay. Guys, quick question. He's found deck plans of the Britannic and the Germanic and all the Oceanic class. How has he managed to find deck plans of the Arabic? Rylan. Like, that man is actually so dedicated. Like, it's unbelievable. And the Belgic and Gaelic. Forgot about them. Okay. Maybe he's lucky. He gets them from somewhere. It's not just luck. Like, he knows how to get them. I don't. But he is seriously dedicated. Like, I respect the man. Okie dokie. I'll leave it like that for now. Let's do that for now. The Rylan. I'm talking about Rylan. He makes like awesome Minecraft ships. It's amazing. He's building every White Star liner. That's how you spell his name. That's his channel name. He is an amazing Minecraft ship builder. Like, unbelievable. He's really good. He might still be streaming right now. I don't know. His streams can range from like 2 hours long to like 8 hours long. I don't know if he's still streaming or not. He was streaming today. I was there for a minute. Okay, see you in a minute, Ocean Line World. I dare you to make a video. What do you mean? I make videos. I just released 9 different preview videos for ships at the same time. Like, I make videos. Occasionally. Live streams in short time. Yeah, I make video. I just released 9 different videos at the same exact time. What do you mean? I make videos. I also just made, like, a video of me taking an American history quiz. Well, nah, I can't make a video right now. I mean, I have done it before. Okay. Here's the... Okay. How about... I've done this before. I'll do a preview video while I do a stream. Okay? Now, someone's gonna have to remind me... Actually, no, I'll just write it down myself. Sorry. It's been about an hour, I think. Or has it been 2 hours? It's been almost 2 hours. 105 minutes. So, 105 minutes into episode 32 is Mont Blanc preview. Okay, here I'm going to record the Mont Blanc preview video. I did the Wilhelm Gustloff like this. The Wilhelm Gustloff's preview, if you go to it, was actually also done during a stream. So, yeah, let's do this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another preview video. Right after I just released 9 others. This is a preview on the Mont Blanc. Now, for those of you who don't know, which I don't blame you if you don't know, because this is a very small ship that no one knows about, really. This was one of the ships involved in the Halifax explosion in 1917. This is the ship that exploded. This was the one carrying munitions. The ship over there that I'm currently building during the stream. Yes, I am recording this during a stream, so say hi, stream. Say hi for the video stream. That ship over there is the Emo, and it's the ship that collided with the Mont Blanc. Mont Blanc was carrying munitions, which ignited, and then 20 minutes later, kablooey. So yeah, I'm recording this also on the anniversary of the Halifax explosion. 108th year, I think, anniversary. So yeah, there's that. The ship is 98 blocks long. The ship is 13 blocks wide, or I guess 14 and a half or 15 if you include the davits, the lifeboat davits. And I believe she's 41 blocks tall. For once, I do know the height of the ship. I think it's 41. So as always, this is a whatchamacallit, a 1-to-1 scale. I've kind of put some of the design principles from all my previous ships and somehow managed to combine this into this tiny ship. You know, I put like a hand crank wheel right here, like I did on the Campania for the derricks. Different sort of things. And, yeah, so, not a whole lot to say about the ship. She's pretty small, too small to put an awful lot of detail in it, and there's 2 known images of it. One is somewhat like this. Kind of just about like this at this angle, and the other is at about this angle. So there's no photos of her bow. I had to go off her sister ship, which has a very famous photo taken about right here, but her sister ship's hull was painted black, so yeah. But that's the Mont Blanc. Nothing much else to say about it. And, yeah, so, have a good one. Okay, that was horrible. I was so unprepared for that. Nautical Builder, how are you doing? You just caught me recording a video during a stream. How are you doing? I'm going back to the Emo. It looks better. Oh, I didn't even do it. I forgot to mention a few things. Oh well. I'll redo the preview if I have to. It might not. This might not make it. This might not be the final cut. Oh well. I'm doing good, and you? Not bad. I haven't seen you in any streams in a while. How are you? I kind of just asked how you've been, haven't I? I'm so out of it with speaking today. Like, I cannot speak at all. And stuttering and everything. Come on. Ah! There. Controllers are weird. When did the camera angle get so out of, like, everything? Like, when did that happen? Why is the camera angle so messed up? There. Currently working on tracing for the Oceanic class in 3-1. I'm scared but super excited. So building an oversized Oceanic class has now just become the norm, is what you're saying. Ryland's done it. You're doing it. Am I supposed to do it now? I literally did not think any plans at all existed of that ship today. But I guess I stand drastically mistaken. My friend is doing them all. Oh my god! That's huge! How long were they? Weren't they like 120 meters? RMS Atlantic. Length, 128. 128 times 4. 512. Which is the length, essentially, of a 2-to-1 Titanic. 20 blocks, it's not that bad. Oh yeah, it's only 420 blocks. Meanwhile, me, who's building 1-to-1 scale ships, and who just finished a 98 block liner. I showed my sister the trailer for The Last Ascent. It's about John Edward Jones getting stuck and dying upside down in the Muddy Putty Cave. Body wasn't retrieved and the cave was closed. Oh, I think I've heard of that before. Forever. I also want you guys to know that's only the second time I've ever recorded a video during this stream. Unless it was like a clip or something. Happened in November 2009. Interesting. What a horrible way to go. I mean, either way, that video might not make it, as, again, like I just said, it might not be the actual video that you'll see in, like, 5 billion years as the Mont Blanc preview, but, I mean, oh well. Where's... oh, I'm way behind. Okay. 27 hours. Well, I mean, he was probably free. But I mean, he was probably... then, I mean, I guess... his body has been in there for 15 years now. No, 16 years now. I should probably close... How many tabs do I have open? I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I have 19 tabs open. Maybe I should close some of them. AKA most of them. There. Now I only have 6 tabs open. Okay, so her aft well deck was much shorter than the forward one. I mean, okay, first off, I think I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? I think I'll just make it white. I'll do this for now, just as a placement for the wall. I'll redo the forecastle wall at some point, I'm sure. And I'll do the same thing for the aft poop deck. as if there was a forward poop deck. 19 tabs. Yeah, I'm a hoarder. I like that movie because it has people that were there in the... Oh, really? I'm gonna do the propeller now. It's just gonna be the same old design as this thing. Nothing special. There. I didn't notice until now, but Rylan made his recent props using mangrove wood. Yeah, he did. Turns out most of the sources for Oceanic actually come from builder models, not actual plans. Ah, okay. I see. Either way, that's still impressive. Like, I've only ever seen one builder model of the ship. So, you know. Might as well do that for Mont Blanc. I dare you to recreate the Halifax explosion in Minecraft with the email in the Mont Blanc. I have a world ready for this. I've been waiting for this. Oh my god. I'm so excited. So, back when I was building the Devonian a few months ago, I was messing around. And I made a world. I tested my PS3. I tested my PS3 and the TNT doesn't explode at all. This is how the Halifax explosion happened. It's basically created like an amplified world of TNT. Alrighty, in the future, I'll make a texture pack so I don't have to double stack walls to make room for wall designs. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. The heck? Why didn't those go? Those just didn't explode. Okay. Okay, I'm going back to the emo. I dare you to do a voice reveal. Hey guys, so this is my real voice. It's kind of a voice reveal, if you will. It's not like I haven't been talking in like every single one of my videos for 3 years now, almost. Give that like 20 minutes. That's okay. Okie dokie. So it was kind of plonked right in the middle, the superstructure. So maybe there to there. Oh, that's a bit long, I think. There to... probably about here to here. And push this back. Push both of them back, maybe 5 blocks. There, I think that's good. So then I have an image of the Kufic, one of the email, and the others of the email. There's not really any good drone photos of the ship that don't have the superstructure reduced to atoms after the explosion. Two hours in, yeah. Stream was behind, by the way. J-Ships, you're in big trouble for staying up past your bedtime. But I don't want to go to bed. No, I'm joking. I'm lost. What's happening? Oh, I don't even know anymore, to be honest. Go to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. School in the morning. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Been awake for 25 hours. Jeez. You have to go to church. Okay. But I live in Canada. We're snowed in. I don't care. Jeez, okay. Turn off your game. Okay. Okay, fine. Just let me wait until it saves. Okay. Fine, I'll quit the game. I hate tracing from old planes. It's so hard to see. Oh my god, I know. It's unbelievable. And just immediately goes back on the game. You can't see me. I have my camera shut off. Did my message not go through? Oh, I could stay up as long as I have a device and a charger. Jeez. You can't see me. I'm invisible. Stop ignoring me. No. I'm dead. Oh, I forgot to turn my camera back on. Sorry, guys. There. Put away the game right now. Nah, I don't really feel like it. Oh, yeah, I was gonna do the bulwarks. The inside of the bulwarks, I forgot. I can't see. Oh, that does mean I'm gonna have to put this back to how it was. Listen to your father. No. No, I don't think I will. Put away the game. No. Oops. I'm getting the belt. No. Nah. I don't really feel like it. Oh, I probably already just made that joke, didn't I? Whoops. Okay, the inside of the bulwarks are done. For the well decks, anyways. What if I just say no? Yeah, that's good, I think. That might be a bit too far aft, actually, which will suck if I have to rebuild that, but you know what, for now I think that's fine. How dare you say no to your father? No, it's the... Oh! How dare you say no to your... I'm thinking of that Luke Davidson gasp, like... Oh! Although I can't do that gasp. As you just witnessed. I'm letting you keep the game since you like Luke Davidson. Okay, Dad, thank you. Well, that turned out pretty anticlimactic. Oh, you like Luke Davidson? Oh, you can do whatever you want. Okie dokie. So, does that look any good? I mean, the bridge is going to be there anyways. So, I mean, just kidding. Oh, that sucks. I'm just gonna get the fences from the Mont Blanc over there. Over there. The most Canadian accent you can do, bud. I'll probably end the stream soon, guys, just FYI. Put them on the wheel deck. But not the actual deck itself. That has just shown I'm not smart sometimes. But... oh, and maybe after the stream I'll go to good old Tim Hortons and get myself some Timbits. I probably do the most, like, the worst Canadian accent ever. And I'm Canadian, so that is really depressing. Put away the game, or I'll keep hitting you with the belt. Oh no. No. Did the bridge wings overhang off the side? I actually can't tell. I don't think they did, no. Oh, I finally finished the tracings. Time to start the beast. What's that? The Oceanic? I think you said that was the Oceanic class, yeah. Yeah, well, good luck on that. That's for sure. Chat dead? Oh yeah, 100%. J-Ships, wake up. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Did any of my messages go through? What, the chat dead messages? I'm thinking I might do the same lifeboat designs, like the whole shebang, as the Mont Blanc over here. Although the Emo's a larger ship, you'd think it'd be able to hold larger boats. Actually, no, they fit anyway, so that's good. No, like 2-3 other messages. No, I don't think they did go through. You reached 225? How? I thought YouTube just stopped giving it after 150. It's impressive. Been to the SS Arcadia. SS Acadia. Do not care. Perfect Shipbuilder, how are you doing? SS Acadia, where's that at? Oh, wasn't that the ship in Halifax that let the Mont Blanc in? The... What's it called? I don't remember. J ships. What? Come on. Oh, for God's sake. There. Fences are the worst thing to work with, I swear to God. My throat hurts. Yeah, mine does too, because I did all those friggin' voices. With the snoring and all that. Although my throat usually starts hurting after 2 hours of streaming, so you know. It's probably normal. Wouldn't you agree? For talking for 2 hours straight. I don't know how that one guy in, like, the US Congress or whatever managed to pull off a speech that was 25 hours long or whatever it was. Like, how did he do that? Okay. Huh? Picture of a girl? What do you mean? Fill index by holding W and right click. Well, you see, I can't really do that here. What? A picture of a girl. What? What? Huh? Oh no, the message is coming up. I'm just sorry. I'm just not reading them. Can you please explain yourself? Because I'm honestly so confused. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's stop with this, Centaur. Please. Okie dokie, so the general structure of the emo is done. How do y'all like it? I need a dark oak button. There we go. I can barely see the nameplate in this photo, but it's clearly right here. I'd rather not have it on the sheer. The letters are also so far apart, like... What do I have to stop? Because I honestly want you to. Looks good, thank you. The SSEMO had a Belgian relief sign on her freeboard. I believe that was just... Wasn't that just a banner? Or was it... I mean, I can put the Belgian relief sign on it. It was just a banner, though, wasn't it? Or did they actually paint it on? I have this photo of it, and it says Emo Norge. So I'm assuming that's Emo and the company that owned it, or something like that. Gonna actually do something with her forecastle here. See if I can make something at least somewhat good looking. Maybe I'll just do something like Titanic. So, I wonder if I made it asymmetrical if it would look better, because that makes things look cool sometimes. Nope, not really. Do you know of the Y2K computer bug? No, I do not. I can't speak, jeez! No, I do not. Something like that. No, that looks ugly. Maybe if I did kind of the inverse, then. If I did this. Yeah, something like that's good, I think. I can't stop looking at this now, like, it looks amazing. Sound like a water bottle. Huh? Oh, yeah. I remember... Well, I don't remember that, but, like... I remember hearing of that. Somewheres. Someplace at a different time in Galaxy. We're living in a special time here. We don't even really realize it. We're living at the beginning of a century, which only comes one every 100 years, but we're also living at the beginning of a millennia, which only happens one every 1,000 years. Like, we really are living in a special time here. That's not going to happen again for a long time. You do sound like a water bottle. Okay. Come on. $500 to $600 billion were put to fixing it? Jeez. I don't know what that was. Okay. Yes, I have seen multiple of those chat messages. You actually are starting to spam, I think. Because you're honestly starting to annoy me. I didn't think I'd get this much of the ship done today. Like, I kid you not, at the beginning of the stream, for those who weren't there, at the beginning of the stream, literally all that was there was the keel. Like, I've done this in 2.5 hours. Which is impressive. Okay, well, no, you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave the stream. Can't get there. There were 2 things expect to happen. 1 plane flying out of the sky, 2 nuclear war. 1 plane flying out of the sky, 2 nuclear war destroying Earth. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that, OLW. From the oh! Okay. Can't believe I've gotten that much done already. Might as well get the funnel now. Oh, that's a huge funnel. It did have a pretty tall funnel, though. I don't think it had that tall of a funnel. The prep expert that we're selling for $40 plus. Jeez. And American dollars, and that's 2,000 money, too, so. I don't know if it should be that tall. You know what, guys? Maybe you guys will be lucky and get a 3-hour stream tonight. Maybe it'll be a bit, you know, a bit nice. I haven't done a 3-hour stream in a year and a half, so maybe it's time I've done one. We'll see, though. Emo had a very tall funnel, so I don't know exactly. No. Not that tall, I don't think. In the stream. I definitely won't finish the ship in this stream. That's not going to happen. Unfortunately. But I did get a significant portion done of it. Yeah, I'll do that for now. I'll use that. I think that's... Actually, I think it should be one section taller, I think. Just gonna steal them from the Mont Blanc. Oops. Been here since you started streaming. When I told you... Oh, yes. Do the amount of mass depend on what type of ship it was? What do you mean? Oh, no, absolutely not. Well, this thing was a cargo ship. It had 4 masts, and that thing was also a cargo ship. It only has 2, so... No, the amount of masts is strictly based on design and how... Well, if it used sail or not. In this case, no, it doesn't. And how many holds it has. This was a little bit shorter. I don't think it was that much shorter, though. Yeah, no, I'll just keep it the same size. Ah! Just proceed to fall down from the top of the mast. No biggie. 'Tis but a scratch. Actually, that looks a bit taller now. Oh, yeah, because of the shear. I'll keep it like that for now. Oh, I built that way too tall. There. There we go. There's the good old emo over there. I'm debating or not whether I should end the stream now or try and make it to 3 hours. Sorry, I'm stretching. Don't know. I haven't looked at the chat in a minute. Hang on. Oh. Centaur. A couple of streams ago, you ended with a... Have a great... Have a great... Have a great... Oh, I didn't put the nameplate on this side. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I think I am gonna end the stream in a minute. By the looks of this photo here, there was a bit of a thing on her funnel. By the looks of it, red, I want to say. 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably 3 blocks, probably. Maybe 2. I'll do 3 for now, for a minute. Yeah, something like that. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream right about now. I always have bye, have a great day, copy and pasted when they start talking about ending stream. That's fair, honestly. We got so much, we got like half of the ship, probably actually 60 or 70% of the ship done today, which is amazing. Like, that's huge. Humongous. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. I hope you all enjoyed it, found it interesting, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, and have a great day. Can't, there.